Hi there and welcome. I'm Dr. Sandra. I've been a clinical psychologist for over 30 years. I began my career as an active duty Navy psychologist, and that's when I was told that I would be teaching stress management to the medical staff. At first, I was worried. I didn't know anything about stress management, and I was new to the military, so everyone in the room would have been in the military longer than me and outrank me. Well, I had just finished my PhD program, so I knew how to do research. So I learned everything there was to know about stress management. When it was time to present to the medical staff, it quickly became obvious that they knew nothing about stress management, and I instantly became the expert. I continued to teach stress management to the medical staff, and I started teaching stress management to frontline active duty Navy and Marine Corps personnel as well. 30 years later, I have taught stress management to countless people, as well as people in large and small organizations, some of which you may have heard of: Walmart, GE, Raytheon Technologies. One thing I've learned is that true transformation can happen far faster than people think, if the right environment and support are in place. That's what I've designed for you here at the Serenity Retreat, an opportunity to create the kind of breakthrough that normally takes years in therapy, but that you can experience in just a few days. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about this retreat. My hope is that you'll see how this experience can help you finally take a breath, reconnect with what matters, and move forward with a renewed sense of purpose. Let's dive in. Welcome to Serenity. This is your moment to pause, reflect, and reconnect with the parts of yourself that might have been pushed aside by daily demands and stress. My mission is to help you move your life forward, not in the direction someone else thinks you should go, but in the direction you choose, with more clarity, courage, and confidence. I want you to know you are absolutely welcome here, exactly as you are. Whether you feel exhausted, overwhelmed, or simply in need of a reset, this retreat is designed to meet you where you are today. You'll be surrounded by people who truly understand what it means to carry responsibilities, who get what it feels like to want more from life, but have been too busy to reach for it. Here, you'll have space to breathe, rest, and reconnect with your own wisdom without judgment or pressure. This is what we're going to cover today: the objective of this retreat and why it matters. I'll give you an overview of what to expect during the 5 days and what's included, why it's important to reconnect, recalibrate, and realign. And of course, we'll have a couple of adventures during the retreat. Then we'll talk about what makes this retreat special and different from other retreats. And we'll end with logistics and pricing. One thing I believe deeply is that we all deserve more than just a short break here and there. That's why this retreat goes beyond relaxation. This is transformation designed to last, so you don't go home and fall right back into the same patterns. My goal is for you to leave with a new understanding of yourself, a sense of who you are when stress isn't driving your choices, and to maintain the changes that you make. This is an opportunity for you to get clear on what matters most, so you can build a more authentic path forward, one that lasts. I want you to imagine for a moment what it would feel like to truly pause and unwind from chronic stress, to step away from the noise, the traffic, the lights, the expectations, the endless demands on your time, and finally hear your own thoughts again. Imagine the peace that can come from quieting the mental noise. For so many of us, life moves so fast that we lose touch with what our hearts are trying to say. During these 5 days, you'll have the rare opportunity to listen, heal, and give yourself permission to just be. That's why this matters, because you matter. Let me give you a glimpse of how these 5 days will unfold. On day 1, I will be there at the airport to pick you up and transport you to the retreat center. It's about a 3 to 4 hour drive, so we'll stop halfway for refreshments at an alligator refuge. We'll have time for everyone to introduce themselves and get to know each other while being immersed in the culture of Costa Rica. When we arrive at the retreat center, you'll get settled into your single or double villa, get comfortable, and begin to release some of that built-up tension from daily life. We'll have a welcome ceremony and discuss the agenda, confidentiality, respecting each other's need for introspection and solace, and supporting and celebrating each other's transformations. On day 2, you'll learn about the physiology of stress and experience some stress management techniques. We'll discuss societal expectations and quieting the noise to hear your own inner voice. We'll also go on one of the adventures, which I'll tell you about later. On day 3, you'll learn about the psychology of stress and do some more stress management techniques. We'll go over the wheel of life and learn the most effective way to journal. On day 4, you'll have the chance to peel back the layers of other people's expectations and rediscover what truly matters to you. We'll go on another adventure, which I'll also go into more detail later. On day 5, we'll have a closing ceremony to ground your changes and celebrate the new you. And before you go home, you'll design a personalized plan that helps you sustain what you learned here, so you can keep growing long after you leave. Each day will build on the last, gently guiding you from a place of stress and overwhelm to a place of clarity and transformation. Every day is designed with your whole well-being in mind. You'll be nourished with delicious organic meals prepared with love. You'll experience personal growth sessions where you can explore who you are beyond the roles you play. Our group sharing circles are a place to connect with other amazing women, to feel seen and heard in a way that is often hard to find in day-to-day life. The connections you make here could last a lifetime because we rarely share so deeply with the people around us. After all, they're surrounded by noise, lights, traffic, demands, and stress too. But away from it all, deep connections can be made. You'll also have time for mindfulness and gentle movement. And most importantly, you'll have space. Space to rest, nap, journal, wander the private jungle streams that are on the property, or to simply breathe because there's no rushing here. At the heart of this retreat is reconnection with yourself. You're going to be letting go of patterns, beliefs, and habits that no longer serve you, so that there's space for the things that are in your best interests. You're going to detox physically with healthy, organic, locally sourced vegan meals, as well as detox from noise and digital devices. You'll be feeding your body nourishing foods and allowing it to rest. You'll be clearing away the mental clutter that drains your energy. And most importantly, you'll be remembering what lights you up and feels deeply authentic. This is your time to welcome back those parts of you that may have been left behind in the rush of everyday life. As you reconnect, you'll also recalibrate, finding a new sense of balance. There is peace in stillness, a peace we rarely get to experience because we're constantly bombarded by stimuli, social media, email, text messages, meetings, to-do lists. It goes on and on. Imagine leaving here with your mind clearer, your body rested, and your spirit lighter, fully ready to step back into your life on your terms. Through gentle, guided practices, you'll become more comfortable with the peace you've been longing for. You'll feel comfortable with silence and having nothing to do except be you. The workshops and group circles I've prepared for you will help build your trust in your inner wisdom again, so you can make choices from a place of calm confidence instead of stress or anxiety. Once you've reconnected and recalibrated, you'll have the space to realign. Nature will play a big part in this healing, because being surrounded by Costa Rica's lush rainforest with the sound of flowing water and the soft breeze through the trees helps you remember what it feels like to be grounded and free at the same time. And as I mentioned before, you will build authentic connections and feel seen and heard in a way that's difficult to experience in our current day-to-day lives. You will be in a calm and supported place, set new intentions for how you want to live and who you want to be when you go home, all without judgment or having to navigate anyone's expectations but your own. This retreat isn't only about deep personal work. It's also about wonder and joy. After all, what's the point of going to Costa Rica if you don't get to experience Costa Rica? On day 2, we'll have the chance to explore Costa Rica's incredible natural beauty, including a gentle 3-kilometer hike to a stunning hidden waterfall. 3 kilometers is less than 2 miles, so it's an easy hike. Be sure to pack some hiking shoes or some sturdy, comfortable sneakers. On day 4, we'll set sail on a catamaran tour where you can feel the ocean air on your face and watch the coastline slip by in breathtaking views. Adventure can be a beautiful teacher. It can remind us how to play, how to be present, and how to experience the simple delight of being alive. You might be wondering what makes this retreat different from any other wellness getaway. Well, what makes Serenity unique is that it's designed with intention, care, and professional expertise. I bring together proven stress relief strategies with soul-deep personal growth. I've poured my decades of knowledge as a psychologist, stress management trainer, and coach into every detail of this experience. This isn't a quick fix escape. I don't want you to go home and say, wow, that was a great time, and now back to real life. This is a guided transformation, and one that I designed to last long after you return home. When you leave, you won't just feel rested. You'll feel stronger, clearer, and ready to create a more meaningful life. Sure, you'll have pretty pictures to show off to your friends, but the real beauty will be the changes inside of you. Let's talk about the practical details for a moment, because I know how important it is to feel prepared. Once you land in Costa Rica, you won't have to worry about a thing. I'll take care of your transportation to and from the airport in Costa Rica, so you can arrive with ease the minute you get your bags. Your accommodations include a beautiful private villa with air conditioning and an ensuite bathroom, giving you comfort and privacy. You can choose between single occupancy or double occupancy. All your meals will be delicious, organic, and vegan, supporting your body to restore and heal. All of the workshops, cultural excursions, and daily practices are woven into the experience, so you don't have to worry about planning a thing. I've also consciously interspersed plenty of downtime for naps, journaling, pool time, or just being with nature. All you need to do is show up. Show up open to possibility and be willing to receive the transformation you deserve. What's not included is your airfare to and from Costa Rica and your passport. As of now, visas are not needed, but travel insurance is required. It's a nominal cost for maximum peace of mind. Should anything happen, you can't go at the last minute, an act of God, or something else cancels the trip, you will get reimbursed in full with travel insurance. When you book the retreat, you'll have the option to add travel insurance or get your own travel insurance. I want to tell you a bit more about the incredible setting where all of this will unfold. The Vajrayana Retreat Center is nestled in Costa Rica's Diamante Valley, a truly magical, peaceful sanctuary surrounded by mountains, rainforest, and waterfalls. These are actual photos from the center. You'll be staying in a modern villa with everything you need for comfort, including air conditioning, a private bathroom, and breathtaking views that remind you of the beauty of the natural world. There's an infinity pool for moments of quiet reflection, jungle streams where you can feel completely immersed in nature, and a warm, welcoming space where you can gather around the fire pit with new friends under a full sky of stars. This place is designed to hold you, to calm you, and to support your healing journey. And our group will have the whole center to ourselves. I want to be fully transparent about pricing because you deserve to make an informed decision. We have early bird pricing available until September 1st, $3,800 for a single villa or $3,300 for a shared double villa. After September 1st, rates will go up. So if you're feeling called to this experience, I encourage you to take advantage of the early bird pricing and save $1,000. Payment plans are available. A $500 deposit holds your spot, and there are fair refund policies if you need to cancel before the new year. Travel insurance is required to make you feel safe and secure and protected. Should anything happen, travel insurance is there to reimburse you. Remember, this is an investment in yourself, the kind that can pay you back in renewed energy, joy, and confidence for years to come. You might still be wondering what kind of impact this retreat can truly have. Let me share a few reflections from people I've worked with in the past. They talk about feeling stronger, more peaceful, and more in tune with themselves. They have a clearer path forward, clearer than they ever imagined possible. These aren't small wins. These are life-changing shifts that ripple into every part of who they are. That's what I want for you, and what I know this retreat can help you create. If what I've shared here speaks to you, I invite you to take the next step. Book your spot today. These spaces are intentionally limited so we can keep the experience intimate and personal. And with early bird pricing, you can save $1,000. If you still have questions or want to talk more about whether this is the right fit for you, I would love to connect. You can schedule a call with me directly, and we'll chat about your hopes, your worries, and how this retreat could transform your life. I want to thank you for taking this time to explore what's possible. You deserve the chance to breathe again, to dream again, and to remember how good it can feel to be fully you. I can't wait to see you in Costa Rica.